Well, they probably have it as like a rent thing, maybe. Like not for like free. That's what I was talking about. Because I imagine Amazon has all of them on there for rent. Or
Could be. Well, time to fly.
Actually,
oh god, that's Clockwerk. Jesus.
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray.
He does look kind of menacing, though. I'll give him that.
You always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What?
I mean...
You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth.
I was a vengeful bastard. Jesus Christ.
Of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate.
Wow.
Awaiting a day.
I was kidding, but...
You sound like you really don't have much of a life.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I created.
Ah, okay. So, just try to dodge him and basically fire whatever holes that Carmelita gives off. Oh, okay, shoot the spot, I guess.
it does do a little bit.
That's the missiles.
Okay, there you go.
Yep, wait for our missiles to hit him somewhere, and then frickin' blast him in that spot.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. I imagine there's only one phase. There's gotta be a decent bit to this
Maybe,
boss.
I feel like there's
I think there's at least like...
I'm about to say, maybe there's gotta be
I think
at
there's
least
another phase at least. Because this is way too easy.
Yeah.
Climactic of a boss fight.
that would be some shit.
Don't you love anticlimactic boss fights?
I'm trying to stare at something for effect, but I think Jack 3 has an example of that.
Oh, Jack 3's final boss kind of stinks.
Yeah.
My skill is superior. Oh, I can't even fly.
My skill is superior. Oh god! Fire's hot!
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't
Yeah.
get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Good point.
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah,
He's still gonna kill
here's
me.
where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper.
Why do we even need this book
It
then?
ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwerk.
You seem less like a master thief and more like a master of destruction.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ooh, alright, this is a little... Oh, you don't get inside the range, you get blasted.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Ooh,
electrified.
shit.
So.
You cannot escape.
Yeah, and I imagine just like any other boss fight, you die, you're gonna have to do the whole thing again.
Yep,
Oh, I
multi-phased.
imagine. At least even if it's a kind of a gimmick fight, at least it's not a bad one. It's not like
Yeah.
sloppy or anything.
At least the gimmick works.
Yep.
Bentley was right. This thing actually works well for once. It's too epic moment. I can't say anything. I can't let him. I can't distract him right now.
Yep.
I'll assault him after this fight's over.
Dang, he's doing too well. I can't make fun of him yet.
Why couldn't I just use it the whole time? You just had to say something, didn't you, Sly? Die, you stupid owl! One more phase, I imagine?
Probably.
Now's your
Yep.
only
Ah!
There it is. Now
to
this.
his head and destroy it before his auto reconstruction.
I
Okay.
am.
Thanks,
Yeah, it's just a
Austin.
final platforming challenge, and just you gotta hit him.
Okay, maybe I might have missed the electricity there.
Flowers.
Oh, jeez.
Never.
Gotta be able to
Oh god.
Woo!
Oh, wow. They make one hell of a gauntlet right at the end there.
I'll admit, this is actually kind of fun. I like this.
Yeah, this is... Why is
You know, honestly,
the platforming is what would shine in the game in this
you know,
series.
honestly, this is something I... Okay, I died, but honestly, this is something that I kind of would have liked more platformers to do for their bosses. Like, cool platforming challenges like this.
Have an actual platforming
Yep.
gauntlet.
Alright, so
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a gauntlet, so it might be a
That
while.
was something I
So.
did like about Mario 3D Land and 3D World.
Yeah.
Like the final boss, you kind of have a fight.
It's not
and then
really
the
much of a
rest is
fight, so much of it is like a giant platforming gauntlet.
Yeah.
because they did that.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
damn.
What hit me? Did it
I
miss
forgot I
it?
can't fly. Ah!
Oh wait, raccoons can't fly.
But yeah.
Yeah.
because I was gonna say, I know Super Mario Bros. Wii started that, the whole, first you have the regular Bowser fight, and then just the platforming gauntlet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I do like platformers doing that as opposed to trying to make actual fights, because...
Yeah.
Depends on how they're implemented, but they usually do it well.
Yeah.
Especially if combat's not, like, the main focus.
Yeah. When combat's not the main focus, it just... Because sometimes it just ends up being, like, a first to 3 beat up or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I generally... It's just kind of boring to watch.
Yeah.
You cannot escape me.
They at least made this one interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say at least I'll say the first 3 bosses. Well, the first one was fine. The second one was also
Kind of meh. Well, wait. Which one was which again? The first one was Rayleigh, I think.
Basically a basic platforming fight, kind of.
Yeah.
Which first boss it was fine.
Yeah.
You can't.
Second one was basically had to turn all those mirrors, so basically he's running around the field hitting things. That one was okay.
That one's a little bit.
Third one was rhythm. That was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Fourth one was an actual fight.
First one was a little bit more of a brute force fight.
Yeah, at least it was a fight.
Yeah.
Easy,
And one
but
was a rhythm.
This one's just crazy.
Yeah. This one's definitely a lot to take in.
My intellect is refined.
At least they saved one of their best vehicles for last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you had to like drive the boat and fight them.
Yeah. Let's not think about that.
Drive the van and go fight them.
Oh God.
Now's your time to shine,
fight.
Murray. I was not ready for this. Ooh, if only there's an escape sequence.
That would be nice.
We gotta worry about lives again, man. God damn it!
Dun 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 dun. Oh, come on.
Alright then, time for platforming.
Alright, phase 3. Again.
So yeah, while you focus on that platforming,
Go ahead.
Go ahead over that list. So number 9, civilians are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, with the fights, they're just gone.
I am.
Well, I mean, part of that is because of the Japanese footage that they lit from the Sentai that they adapted from the fight scenes, but...
Oh, right.
Flowers.
Less actors.
Yep.
Never.
Or any of the ones that do happen to come up, it's from the footage. So
Ah.
it's very awkward when you see the Sentai civilians just randomly in the fight scene.
I'm trying to. Where's
Oh,
the? Oh.
Feet together.
Oh.
Oh, Pike!
I will live.
Oh. That's where it is.
It's like regular security. Just gotta get on him and smack him or something.
Yep.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Redirect energy.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, God.
Cooper! You will never be rid of me.
That's what you think.
Clockwerk is.
Oh, goddamn!
It took some
Damn.
tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last.
I'm sorry, I
piece of
didn't catch
Thievius
that.
Raccoonus
I just
from
ended you.
Clockwerk's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwerk. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris.
Don't show the porn I'm watching.
Guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwerk's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeez. That son of a bitch!
I love
I
that.
felt bad leaving her stranded on that
Hey,
giant
he took
rock,
the key
but I
weapon.
knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Beautiful.
Don't worry about it. She's got her gun. She can just shoot it off.
That is true.
No, bet you just start coming back.
So that was Sly 1, ladies and gentlemen.
That was smart.
Well, we do have one more thing we have to go back for after the credits roll, but I guess might as well final thoughts here.
I guess I'll start off then.
Yep, go ahead.
So, I've always known about the Sly Cooper trilogy when it comes to the PS2 holy trinity, I guess, of the platformer genre. It's always been the lesser known one because I never really had any true opportunity to play it. I guess maybe the thief motif and a lot of what I would consider maybe... I looked at it and I thought it was more of a stealth sort of game because with the thief motif and stuff. So I guess I never really warmed up to it as much as I did to something like Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank.
Oh god.
I guess after playing it and seeing it in action, honestly, I quite enjoy it, and I do kind of regret not being able to play these games with the opportunity I did, but, you know, time is relative at some point, and I mean, I played it now, so for what it's worth, I honestly quite enjoyed it. The platforming, I think, was pretty... In some ways it's simple, but in other ways they make the most out of it with what they got. I really do enjoy a lot of the stuff they did. Bosses, I mean, it's a platformer, so bosses aren't really... They still kind of been working around the kinks and trying to get, you know, proper 3D bosses. I would say the Clockwerk one was actually really good. I like what they did with that one. So I think overall, for a first impression, it was pretty good. There was some minigame stuff I didn't particularly like. Some of them can be kind of awkward, I know, platformer and stuff, because you gotta try and do what you can to make it work for variety's sake, because too much of the same can be quite exhausting.
Yeah.
Also, Clockwerk will return. Ooh, who cares? We'll see.
Yeah, totally will return.
Yep. But I'll
hate
say
to
this.
tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored.
I wonder why!
Yeah.
Go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
Oh, okay.
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの
Actually, Japanese too.
このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの敵が打てる。
PS2 games.
あれはまだ。
Oh, Japanese versions of the stories and cutscenes. Okay.
Yeah, they also did, if you remember,
俺様の一
Ratchet
族は
Clank also
代
had
々
like
伝わ
a
る義族だ
redesign as well in Japan.
That's right, these franchises were made in America, but they were still a Japanese company at the time, so... Nice that they accommodated the story for different audience. A lot more localization efforts than some were put in through here.
It is nice to see how some of the Western IPs did manage to get some appreciation over in these.
Definitely they're a lot more anime-like in this,
俺様
this
が秘伝
version.
書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人ギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見
What's
つ
the
け出してし
original?
まう。
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know.
大切な
Yeah, this I
ラ
wouldn't
クーナ
know.
の秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の
That's a
全
nice
てを
extra they had in here, though. That's cool.
きっと中に書かれた
I
技
say, it seems like a lot of localization now, they kind of just generalize a lot of things so they can be adapted really well to any
そ
audience.
して俺様は一人ご
I'll
と
say there are some things that are made in Japan and I play them in English, and sometimes it's just like...
It's hard to
天
transfer
才
them
発明
over.
家頼
Yeah,
れ
it's
る
like
相棒ベント
sometimes the Japanese things are like so true to like the Japanese phrasing. Sometimes like this is just weird. Every time I hear somebody refer to somebody as like
仲間と
somebody's
一緒に
son,
俺
I'm
様
just
父
like
ちゃんの敵を討ち
I
そして
mean
秘伝書を取り返す
Or some
スーパーの名前
localization
に
stuff
恥じない
because
貴
of
族に
how
な
it
れる
was in
か
Japan.
that's kind of
Hey,
失敗して
I can't wait to enjoy my hot
どう
dogs
するのか
and chili
俺様
donuts.
たちの
And
運
yeah,
命
it's on my
は
mind a lot because it's fucking Persona 5 so much it was so true to the Japanese. Especially when they were like, oh, I didn't realize you understood English. God damn it! You don't speak English!
Okay, so it does look like the time trials do count towards 100% completion.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
But,
like I said,
yeah,
they're
no.
only for the developer things. So,
yeah,
you know.
It's not, I mean,
So,
you get developer
let's
stuff,
get our
but...
last vault.
Yep,
Well,
time
the
for last
developer
one.
things aren't in the digital, they aren't in the physical version of the HD collection.
Yeah, now I gotta sit here and run around trying to figure out which one of these.
I mean, I think you could have done
As long as you
that,
find
but-
Oh, it looked like it might have let you just go to the level.
Yeah.
Maybe from the map. I don't know.
Yeah, from the in-game
Could
map,
you?
you could go to the level. That is something that was actually I'm thankful that they did.
Oh.
You find whatever one does not have the
The
vault.
vault icon.
Yeah, we can just look around for a little bit, but...
Yep.
I guess...
There's only 4 levels that have the vaults, so I guess it's not going to be too hard to find.
Yeah.
Damn it, not this one. No! Son of a bitch! Are the coin icons different every world too? I just noticed. I noticed in the Clockwerk world they were a Sly Cooper head.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Yeah, you can go level by level. Well, that saves us the trouble.
So,
and there it is.
There it is.
Duel by the Dragon.
Yep.
Now I gotta run away from Carmelina anyway. God damn it.
What a way to end it. But, just...
She escaped faster than I thought she would.
And of course,
just pause it real quick just to double check to make sure that... Okay, yeah, all the clues are still there.
Yeah. So we got that, at least.
So now we definitely confirm that you can get all the clues and then just re-enter the level to get the vault.
Funny thing, we confirmed that before in another Carmelita level.
Shut up,
Yep.
Because we forgot to realize that the circle button was on open the vault.
You people complain about, like, don't underestimate my stupidity.
Too blind to see what's going on.
Don't worry, we all have those moments. Believe me.
Yep. Yeah, somebody dying to the final boss twice.
Especially when I'm stealing from a
Let it go, man!
Open your eyes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me for a second.
No,
talking about me.
No, they don't.
After killing him twice in particular, I think he missed this.
Yep,
Crazy.
after killing him twice.
So now I gotta move forward. Okay.
Is that all your thoughts on this game, or?
Trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about. Oh yeah,
Ooh, horseshoe.
of course the antiquated live system is something I also kind of feel a little bit mixed on, but I guess it's also, you know, still during a time where platformers still like doing the lives thing, so...
Yep.
Ow.
It's been so long.
Oh yeah.
Here. I gotta really slow down. Yeah. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I might have missed, but I think overall...
Damn it.
Actually, I don't even know what I'm trying to do.
Well, may as well go the long way at this point.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I might have missed, but I think that's my overall consensus on the games.
I'll say, unless you have something to say, like, maybe about the characters, like the trio, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I do like the trio and the characters because, you know, it's a lot more character at the time, and this was something that I picked up on when I was watching a couple of reviews for the game where, you know, the morally gray sort of characters, because you don't really play, because usually a lot of the times back in the day when you're playing a lot of protagonists are usually all squeaky clean people. So it's the first time you really, or at least one of the first times where you start playing morally gray characters.
And they have good chemistry.
Yeah, the chemistry between all three, for as much as we joke about it, honestly, it is fun and endearing. I enjoy that. I do love Carmelita and the dynamic that she and Sly have.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, she is a good co-antagonist, I guess.
I guess the foil is the best.
Yeah, foil is probably the best word to use there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a rival in a way.
Yep. Trying to think about other stuff. The overall plot was fine. I mean, it's about, in some ways it's a little bit simple, but like it's a simple. The abilities were pretty cool as well because, you know, there's a lot of interesting ways that, and also a lot of cool abilities as well. Some also just kind of feel like, you know, they feel like Band-Aid solutions, and it's like, oh, I no longer die in pits or no longer falling in water or anything, but, I mean, for what it's worth, it usually works as intended. Hey, look! I don't die from hits! Yay!
How the hell did you jump out of that just fine?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why did he need a jetpack? He could just fly like that.
Hey, I can survive falling into pits, not into lava. So what you're telling me is I should put you in lava.
Forget I said anything. Hey, Bentley. Do any of these give me lava immunity?
As far as I'm concerned, Sly, there's still one more page. Maybe that'll give you the lava immunity. Oh, good.
If that was the last ability, that would be kind of fucked up.
Just a spite.
I imagine it's gotta be something really good with the time trials, I would think.
Now, if I can actually remember, which way is it again? Is it this way? No.
Probably just keep going along those rooftops. Okay, so you only get rid of the front roof, not the back one. Alright, I was gonna say, that'd be fucked up if they could ruin progression like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
think
think
hook, there we go.
Yeah, I don't think they can lock you out of progression.
Yeah, because that would be
bad game design.
Yeah, some of the I'll say some of the camera angles are a little awkward, but that's something that you adapt to eventually when you play the game for long enough. So.
Alright, we're almost there, I think.
I'll put that aside. What else am I missing? If there's anything, because I also know I'm not the person who's really good with details. Abilities are fine. A couple of gimmicky stages that I couldn't really stand.
Yeah, I can't think of too much else myself.
But, yeah, those are my overall thoughts. But overall, I am looking forward to seeing what...
Oh, fuck!
Well, I mean, she's not there anymore.
Oh, wait, Gina's fault? Oh, right.
Oh, no!
You son of a bitch!
I can cheat the void.
How much is it gonna take to kill this fucking raccoon?
Silly Carmelita, I'll never die.
God damn it. There we go. Bolt.
Bolt.
Where was this the last time I needed you?
Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this
That can't be good for you.
The code had better be 231.
Better be! I don't even know if this is right anymore. I don't know how to read OWL very well. I don't know how to read OWL very well, Sly.
Apparently, Clockwerk is a big fan of Michael Jordan.
Yep. Oh no, he's a big fan of Ocarina of Time.
That too.
Time stopper technique.
Stopping time.
And execute a flashbang that will
guards in the world. So that's very helpful for time trials. Okay.
Yep.
I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
I guess you can have some fun fucking with the enemies as well. Okay.
Ooh, I can use this fucking Carmelita.
So basically, you can just do this to basically fuck with the enemies. You basically...
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old.
Meanwhile, Carmelita is probably just like staying next to her with the gun.
Ancestors had felt beneath their arms.
Are you sure this is a good time to celebrate right now?
Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book.
Well, see you next game, Sly.
This is gonna be fun.
Get out of here, you raccoon!
Okay, time stop. Wait, I could have sworn.
Hey, tries again.
And just pull her pants down. It's like.
All right, so
I guess that's my overall thoughts.
Go ahead, Cody, your turn.
So pretty much my thoughts are pretty much the same as Koshi's on that one. Like the platforming is great. Bosses could have used a little work, but again, first game, so I'm not complaining too much about that. And I realized for voice actors, they don't credit the one guy that does like the other voices.
I guess maybe he wanted to go and credit. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, but that being said, overall functionally it's fine. Although the couple of times we had bullshit glitches, I chalked that up more to the port than anything else.
That's always going to be inevitable with ports, feels like.
Yeah, but overall, like, the abilities are a lot of fun to use most of the time. I guess for the most part, yeah, the live system, very archaic design, but again, like you said, this was during the time when lives were still a thing for platformers.
Yeah, this was still an experimental time for 3D platformers, so I get it.
Yeah, and also the whole live system didn't really, like, fade away from platforms until like mid-2000s, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, mid-2000s seemed like a good place for a lot of them to die. Well, most of them.
Yeah, because I think like there was like a couple maybe in the early 2000s that didn't have a life system, but they were like niche.
Or Jack.
I mean, Jack didn't have one.
Ratchet.
Clank didn't have one.
Well,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, very few and far between didn't have the life
That's
system.
true, yeah.
In the early 2000s, whereas mid-2000s where they became
only,
more of a standard.
They only came to the mainstream because they were good.
Yeah, and then they realized that it was just an archaic design because that was, you know, a design of the arcade.
Did you forget I'm still alive, fuckers?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I should have said something!
But, yeah. Overall, still a great game, although, like I said, with its work...
The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all...
Fuck you!
You're funny. You're funny, Bentley.
You're really that's all you get for getting all the time trials on top of that, designer commentary.
Yep, like, doing them all, you do a behind-the-scene movie. He'll let you know that.
For what it's worth, I am glad they at least, yeah, this is still back in the day. I do like sort of behind-the-scenes stuff like this. It sort of made it feel like the developers are having
just be a bit of a pain in the ass for us to work
it's just, you know,
now.
I mean, it is also, you know, what it's worth, getting more mileage out of your game, so I understand why it's there. It's just for us, like, this is about as far as we feel like we need to go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if, like, down in the future, if, like, we do, like, a donation live stream again thing, like, we may do the time trials just for shits and giggles, but...
Not a bad idea, actually.
I mean, there's a bunch of other things we could also do as well, such as, you know, marathons and stuff. So this could also
Lost levels!
You're funny, Matt.
But otherwise, other than the time trials being very strict, like, overall, this is a pretty solid game. Not much to complain about, honestly. I guess... MJ, go ahead with your thoughts.
I don't know if I really have that much to say. I mean, the only Sucker Punch game I played was their debut game, which was freaking Rocket Robot on Wheels. And I can definitely say this is an evolution of, well, it's a lot more refined than that was. With, well, yeah, the platforming actually being pretty good for the most part. Which, like you said, some of the rough edges probably being just because of the port. But, get that hot dog out of my face, Murray! Either way... Yeah, I definitely liked a lot of the platforming this game offered, and I can definitely see this being another one of the series that people look back on the PS2 as being another, you know, fun series to go into that is a nice future to see for Sony franchises as a whole. Although it looks like they might have peaked on the PS2 for this one in particular. Then again, you can debate most of them peaked on the PS2.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid, Sly Cooper, Ratchet & Clank debatably, and Jack.
Yeah, and I mean, we can probably talk about this more when we get to the later games of each of the series. I guess I can speak about that when we get to Deadlocked. I can speak that a little bit more when we get to Jack 2, and I guess 2 and 3 respectively when we get to Sly Cooper as well.
Oh, Devil May Cry, can't forget that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
That's definitely a PS2 thing as well.
Yeah, that depends on who you ask, but some people say it peaked at 3, some people will say, 4.
I thought it peaked at 2.
You're funny.
Yeah, I would say with Devil May Cry, it's up in the air between 3 and 4.
Yeah. I know some people also do have a soft spot for 5 as well, but it depends on who you ask.
It's basically 4, but for some people better.
And for some people worse. But they have their reasons.
But that'll be the discussion for another day.
Yeah, when I have the heart to look at those games.
Yep.
Because they're going to be hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'm good.
Alright, so... with that being said, this is kingslayerkoshy.
Good night, House 1.
And the MJ406.
And next time we come back to the Sly universe, we'll come back to Sly 2. See you guys then. Later, people.
Yep.
All right.